Welcome back. Last week, 1 week ago today, I did a chit chat video where I talked about the cross necklace that I'm wearing. I actually answered a question from a YouTube subscriber asking about the necklace. Well, I briefly mentioned this little treasure here. Let me open it. I briefly mentioned this jewelry organizer that I clearly use to organize other items. Well, I didn't end up dissecting this jewelry organizer the way that I intended to that day, and I said that I would come back next week and walk you through the jewelry organizer and how I use it for travel and what I put in it. That's what we're going to do today. Links to everything will be in the description box as well as on the corresponding blog post. If you're looking for a link to something that I share or show, please let me know in the comment section below. I read those comments every single day and I will be sure to grab a link if it's available, and if it's not, I'll let you know, or I'll find an alternative. So let's unpack what's in this jewelry organizer and how I use it. And I love the little hanger, but we'll talk more about that as we get going. Okay, let's start right up at the top. So these are a little bit smaller sections. Over here I have a couple of safety pins, some bobby pins, and some clear elastics that I may need for something. And then I have rings that I typically put up here and earrings. Now, when I travel in a couple of weeks, it's with the kids, grandkids. I don't completely have this set exactly, but this is all pretty much left how I had it when I traveled for 2 weeks to North Carolina. Everything will stay that I show you in here, except I may jockey around the jewelry a little bit just because I really don't know quite what all I'm going to take. I'm only going to be gone for 1 week for this trip. As we get down here, these are a little bit bigger. I always carry lens wipes and I take a lot in a lot of different places. So this is not the only place that I pack lens wipes. I have so many places because when I need one, I want it. That also includes the little lens towel, like a dry one. I have a ton of those. I always save them. I always carry them in my handbag, my on-the-go makeup case. I always have one in my car, always with my sunglasses. I always pack both these little packets and one of those. It's just something I always have on me. So you can kind of just see I've got, again, jewelry. Down here I have a hairband, and then I travel with sample fragrances, little fragrance samples. It's just much easier and I keep them in here. For my last trip, I did take this pearl necklace. I didn't end up wearing it, so I doubt I'll take that on the trip that's coming up. I already walked you through that. I never travel without Hollywood fashion tape. You don't know when you're going to need it. And I shared recently on stories how I tape my collar in place. And I always take button-down shirts. That is just very common because that is a staple piece for me. So I will always take that. This is a deodorant sponge. So if you put a top on and you get some deodorant on the bottom part or right around the sleeve where the arm opening is, this is so perfect. I always travel with that. Here's another lens cloth. Again, I'm obsessed, but I always need these. It's really my phone. My phone gets really dirty. I don't know why. It is just always dirty. And I think if you wear makeup, that just is another issue. And then I did pack this necklace. I don't know if I will for the next one, but that is typically what you're going to see in this unit. And then I just love it because it just folds up. This will tuck in there and it Velcros closed and it lays nice and flat in your luggage. And then when you get to wherever your destination is, the beauty is you can just hang this, and that's what I always do. And everything is right there where I can see it. So this has to me been a great purchase, and yeah, I love it. I love it when I love seeing everything. I'm just one of those people. I don't like to dig. I like to see everything. So again, I don't know exactly how I will put this because I'm still a couple weeks shy and I'm still wearing clothes and accessories, so I don't exactly know. But I kind of have my outfits in mind. But again, it's only a week and it's really chill because it's just with the grandkids and the kids. So there won't be a lot of going out. And if we do, it's very, very casual. And we'll be going to the beach and just different things like that. Kirsten and Tim will actually be camping. The rest of us will be staying in an Airbnb because it all started with Kirsten and Tim camping at the same campground our kids grew up camping at. It is beautiful. It's in northern Michigan, and it's right by a town. It's right in a town that we all love to go to. So we turned it into a family vacation, and yeah, so that's that. Well, there you go. My jewelry organizer and how I use it and why I love it. If you missed last Friday's video, that will be linked in the description box below. Also, my recent travel Q&A video will be linked too. If you have any other questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to come back next week because I will be sharing my empties for the month of May, and please subscribe to my newsletter if you're not. Next week, I will be sending out a newsletter where I share the purchases that I made for the month. So I will be sharing that alarm is for an Instagram poll that I took, which actually let me share that next week I will be sharing a video where I took an Instagram poll asking my Instagram viewers or followers if they wanted me to save that content and put it in a YouTube video. So that will come out 1 week from today. But next Tuesday, May empties. Next Wednesday, a newsletter will send and can be in your email if you're not subscribed already. And that is what I purchased throughout the month of May, and I always share, or Paul puts in what he buys as well, and I don't even read that. I know many of you like Paul sharing what he bought, so I do put that in, or we add that to all of the newsletters. And then I will come back on Friday with another newsletter, which is just an update from the month. So I share a lot of great nuggets that you don't see in videos, that maybe you don't see on Instagram stories, but be sure to be watching me on Instagram stories. All right, don't forget links to everything in the description box below, as well as on the corresponding blog post. See you next week here on YouTube, and I'll see you on Instagram stories.